Yeah, that universal rule is pretty darn simple, and we just have so much difficulty with it. I really appreciate and love that the realization of other, like do unto others, is expanded beyond humanity. That the NDEers are saying it expands into the animals and the trees and the plants and all that God has created. And we separate ourselves so much from the natural world and from animals, thinking they're below us, and so we can do whatever we want to them. They've been given to us to annihilate or exploit or whatever. But the NDEers are saying they're part of it. They're part of the interconnectivity, they're part of the oneness, and they're part of the unconditional love.
Absolutely, Carol. Jainism in particular, as an Indian religion, extends the golden rule to all sentient creatures. Apart from that, the mainstream religions seem to confine it to human beings.
Mm-hmm.
But you are quite correct, and you raise an excellent point. The NDEers are consistent on this. They say that we must extend the golden rule to all, including all sentient beings, all animals, plants, trees, because according to the NDEers, it's not only human beings that have consciousness and energy. Members of the animal kingdom have this. Trees, plants also have consciousness. And we don't realize that when we're in our physical bodies. But once we leave our physical body, that becomes plainly apparent to the soul consciousness. And if I may be permitted to talk a little bit more about nature and what the NDEers had to say, they all say that it's a universal law that planet Earth is a living organism. It is our mother or our father. It gives us sustenance and nurture as well as the animal kingdom. And we are to be grateful and have thanksgiving to Mother Earth for providing that. It's also a universal rule that we should only take from the earth what our basic needs require and what can sustainably be produced. And indigenous populations throughout the world have known that for millennia. That is a given for their spirituality. But in the West, we are too distracted. There are too many distractions and amusements in our lives to appreciate that. And we are over-exploiting the planet, and we do so at our peril. So the NDEers say we must love nature because God is nature. God is in nature. We must learn from nature, study it, love it. So there's so much to learn from it. And we can go to a bricks and mortar church to worship God or the source. But we can also worship God in a beautiful woodlands because God is also there. So nature is very much part of the NDE experience, and that interconnectedness extends to trees, plants, the phenomena of nature, and the animal kingdom. And staying with interconnectedness, if we harm others, we are harming ourselves. So what is the point?